Hello everybody, this is Renee from the Let's Get Real channel. Sorry about the quality of this video. You can't really see all these jobs that I'm showing you here. These are United States Army jobs, and I'll get into why this is a stolen valor video in a second. What I'm showing you here is the multitude of jobs that are non-combat related in the Army. Did you know you could get into carpentry? I mean, you can't see this, but it says carpentry and masonry specialist. That's a job in the Army. You're still a soldier. You go to basic training. I mean, it says so. If you click on it, it says right down here. Excuse me. 10 weeks of basic training. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't zoom in too good, but 9 weeks of AIT. Sorry about the quality. But the point is, there are tons of jobs here. I'll read them off to you. You can't really see it. There's Patriot System Repair over here. There's Quartermaster Chemical Equipment Repair. Power Distribution Specialist. There's Humvee Mechanics. There's all different kinds of stuff that is related to maintenance in the Army. And none of it's combat, okay? None of it's combat. There's got to be a guy that fixes your brakes when your Humvee breaks down, okay? When you're a big, bad soldier out there killing the enemy and your Humvee breaks down, what do you think they do? They take it to a local Midas shop, run around. They think they take the Humvee around the corner to Uncle Joe so you can replace your brakes, you know? No, man. They have plenty of maintenance people for every single thing that could possibly break down that the Army owns. Whether it be vehicles, aircraft, anything that they own, they have maintenance people to repair it. Okay? And here's the point I'm making. There's a lot of people with this. These are real soldiers, and they serve their country, and they serve the military by performing these duties that are non-combat related, so there's no glory in it. Okay? It's definitely honorable, but there's no glory in it because the public doesn't see it as glorified. You know? They only see fighting and killing as glorified. But these guys, you know, these are the guys behind the scenes that get all this stuff ready to go so you can go to war, but nobody mentions them. You know? Now, these are the kind of soldiers that nobody claims to be when they're trying to produce a little stolen valor episode. No false soldier, nobody trying to pretend to have been in the Army, no stolen valor asshole that wants to say that he was in the Army ever chooses any one of these jobs to say that's what he did in the Army. If you got a military imposter, the last thing he's going to tell you is that he was a Humvee mechanic, or he worked in food service, or he fixed refrigerators in the Army. Believe it or not, there's a job something similar to that. I mean, refrigeration specialist, you know. Yeah, I was a badass refrigeration specialist in the Army for 25 years. Okay, if I'm lying, if I said that to somebody and I'm lying, chances, even if I said it to the stolen valor fucking vigilantes out there, chances are they're not gonna question it because they could give a shit. They don't care if you're lying or telling the truth. So what? You're claiming to have been a maintenance man in the Army or in the Marines or in the Navy or whatever. Doesn't interest us. That's not stolen valor. We're looking at the guys that are pretending to be the big shots. Of course, if you're going to call one thing stolen valor, why not call it all? Even though that's not the proper definition of stolen valor. But nowadays, the street definition of stolen valor has become anybody who pretends that they were in the military. Anybody that is lying to have been in the military is now guilty of the street version definition of stolen valor. Okay, so if you're going to apply the street version definition of stolen valor to the Navy SEALs and Army Special Forces and Army Rangers, you're not going to apply it to somebody that was a cook in the Army. Why not? Isn't that the same street definition of stolen valor? You're claiming to have been something that you didn't. You're claiming to have served your country and you didn't. Oh, it doesn't matter because you said you were a cook. Oh, you can get away by lying about that, right? You're not going to have big, fat, disgusting Don Shipley come after you if you claim to be, I don't know, a submarine maintenance guy. Okay, he's not going to come after you. He's like, oh, this guy claimed to have served in the Navy, mopping submarines, and yeah, we're gonna call him out. He never served a day in his life. Nah, they go after these brotherhood fucking elite forces. And the reason people always try to use them when they lie about being a military, if you're gonna be guilty of stolen valor, they're gonna go after the elite forces. They're gonna claim to have been in the elite forces because these elite forces are a brotherhood. They're like a fraternity. They're like something that's special. They're something that only a few people can get into. But guess what, dudes? There's a lot of places and jobs in the armies that require engineering skills that only a few people can get into too. But you don't hear about that, do you? Kiss my ass, Don Shipley, and kiss my ass, all you stolen valor vigilantes. Because all you want to do is expose the people who are going after the elite shit, and you forget about all these other soldiers who spent many an hour, many a day fixing things, keeping things in order. They should be congratulated also for the work that they have done. So think about that, you stolen valor vigilante groups, and bend over and kiss your own ass. Thank you.